Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so grateful that you are here. There are many new people here, so I'm super happy about that. Today I want to present to you an exercise that I find is really great for people that have stiff hips or that feel kind of like stiff and sore in their sacrum. So I use this in many Pilates classes, or if I am teaching or training older people or people that just in general have some difficulties with their hips and their pelvis. So this is called lesson in walking, and we're going to do the lesson in walking or walking lessons part 1 and also part 2. So let me show you. You will start supine on the mat and you will spread your legs kind of the width of the mat. So you will have kind of a broad position in your feet. So let's find constructive rest position like so. And then spread our knees and our feet out a little bit wider than what we would usually have. Now you can place your hands wherever you want. You can have them here on your hips, on your belly, or you can have them straight out to each side. But let's begin with just leading our knees towards the left side of the room. So I am predominantly thinking about my right knee as I move to the left. Lead that knee inward. So my right foot is coming off the floor and I'm allowing that hip to close. Okay, so I'm just relaxing into it right now. But if I give a little bit of a push, I can kind of, let me explain this better. So I am allowing my leg to go as far as it can without pushing, without straining anything. I'm not using any effort to do so. I'm allowing my lower back to come off the floor, so I'm relaxing my belly and I'm relaxing my glutes, everything, okay? So let's just begin there. Now, slowly lead your knee back in. Let's do the same with the opposite side, leading the left knee towards the right side of the room. So as you can see, my lower back is relaxed and it's coming off the floor. My feet are kind of turning off the floor as well. I'm just allowing my body to respond to the movement. Okay, and let's come back to center. One more time, just lead your right knee towards the left side of the room. And if you can give yourself a little bit of a direction through that right knee, you can kind of feel that it's kind of lifting right here. Come back. Now you would want to play with this movement, right? So your left knee is coming in and I'm kind of giving a little bit of a forward direction. Okay, and let's speed it up a little bit. So let's be a little bit playful with the exercise. And as you speed it up, still lead your legs, do not drop them. And you can kind of feel that you can roll on your sacrum as you do this. And as you do this, also notice how your hips are differentiated. You have two hips, yeah? So one is turning in as the other is turning out. And if you want, give a little bit of a push into the floor, yeah, with that leading knee. So as my right knee is coming in, I give a little bit of a push into the floor, lifting my hip a little bit more. A little bit of direction. Alright, can you feel how your hips are doing precisely what they would do as you're walking? One is turning in, one is turning out. Alright, and let's relax. Let's come to a neutral position again, or just a constructive rest position. So you want to give yourself a little bit of time to just let that sink in and all that, and we will do it again, but with a I like to have my feet not that broad up, how do you say not that wide apart, but a little bit wider than what neutral would be. And this time, instead of thinking that your knee is turning in, I'm kind of just sending that right knee forward in space. So I am remembering the movement of my hips, but I'm sending the knee forward in space. So if you notice now that the opposite hip is kind of digging into the floor, And we always move effortlessly, right? So when I say dig into the floor, there is no muscle power doing that. It's just a consequence of that reaching out of the opposite knee. All right, let's move a little bit faster. So see how you're doing the exact same thing, but you're giving the intention forward and forward. And see if you can find that same rolling over the sacrum. And try to relax in your hip as you do so. Relax your belly. So if you're holding your core too much, like you're holding your abdomen, you're not going to be able to move freely. All right, let's come to neutral and let's meet up on the mat. I hope this exercise, I hope I was able to explain it properly. It's a really good exercise to incorporate in a Pilates class, for example, where you can sort of prepare, if you're doing some softer versions of Pilates, you can kind of prepare the hips and soften them as you do sort of the pelvic curls or bridges and those kind of things. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope I'll see you here next time. Ciao.